was thinking to myself this week, why are we so scared of being bored? All our worst fears of being bored have come now. Wake up in the morning, and we don't know what to do today. Like, there's nothing to distract our day with. So of course we have our phones with jokes coming in, with people that actually do crazy stuff all day while they're bored. But why are we so scared of being bored? And how do we not be bored when we have to be bored? Because we were forced to be bored. We have inside of us a voice that's really strong. It's really strong energy that's telling us that we're here for a mission. Our life, our time, the time we have is really the paper that our life story is being written on. Every minute we live, we're writing a story on our time that we have to be alive. And that voice is always telling us, why aren't you writing me any stuff? Like, there's nothing I can write down in your life. There's nothing worth mentioning. And because our souls came here from ultimate energy, from Hashem himself, and said, till now you were with me, you were part of me. And here, everything's fine, it's Hashem, there's revelation, it's Gan Eden. I'm going to send you down on a mission to somewhere where it's really dark and reveal my light there. And that's our job here, to reveal the light inside of ourselves, because we live in a dark world and we need to reveal that light. And it's hard work. The easy option isn't going to work. The easy option is the other side. Either you choose reveal light or you choose the easy option. And we constantly create for ourselves those easy options to get busy with, instead of really looking inside of ourselves. Shabbos, we're preparing for Shabbos now, coming in soon. We really had a week of Shabbos. It was a sabbatical. What was Shabbos? Shabbos is a time where Hashem tells us, I'm taking away your distractions, you've got nothing to do. Now is the time to think. Where am I holding in life? What did my week look like? What does I want next week to look like? And that's how we look into ourselves and we connect the reality of our lives to the reality of our mind and where we know we want to be. And we then carry out in the reality of the world the things we thought about, and we connect to them. And that Shabbos gives us that time to do that. And it looks like Hashem's given us now Shabbos for during the weekdays as well, because these times are just times where everyone's forced. Hashem's kind of telling us there's no distractions. Listen to your soul. And it's time to find what our soul is telling us is our next step. I was in Oman 2 years ago, and there was people smoking cigarettes there on Shabbos. The Shabbos after Rosh Hashanah, and someone went over to them and was like, "How about we put down our cigarettes halfway through the cigarette? We put down the cigarette." And people carried on smoking, but they put it down halfway. And for me, that was like a really new. It was disturbing as well. And I realized that what we need to do in the reality of our lives is to spread light wherever we are. We can be in the worst place, but our reality is to spread that baby step in the direction of light. And once we realize where we are, we start thinking about where we're holding and where we want to be, and we realize what steps we need to take. That's the connection. When we start connecting the reality of our lives, the emotions of our life, what's pulling us to do stuff and what's telling us not to do. When we know what makes us happy, we start doing. We have to start doing what makes us happy, and we know things make us not happy. We'll stop doing those things that make us not happy, and that's the time of Mashiach. When we don't do any Golas things, Mashiach is going to be Gula Shlema, because everyone's going to start doing things that are for the purpose of Gula, and that's which is godly energy in this world. Now we're constantly, Mashiach isn't coming nowadays as if Beis Mikdash was Chorban nowadays, because we're doing the same things they did. We're not focusing in to what the godly energy wants us to do right now for our mission in this world. So we should be able to tap into what our mission is in this world, and we should use the weeks of Shabbos that we have now. We have 7 days of Shabbos, where we can connect to family, connect to what we really feel is meaningful, and realize and think about what we really feel is meaningful. And it's hard to set goals now because there's nowhere to implement them. But now's the time, like Shabbos. Shabbos is also nowhere to implement the goals we put for the next week. So on Shabbos we can't work. But when the time is to stop working is the time where we think about where we're up to in life, and now is the time to think about where we're up to in life. So it's a sabbatical. It's an enforced sabbatical that everyone's keeping now. The whole world is keeping Shabbos because we need to get used to the Yom Shekulo Shabbos, which we're waiting for. So B'ezrat Hashem, we should be zeicha to see the Yom Shekulo Shabbos very soon.